Okay, FM 101.7.
Yo, Mami Gogo, I must not come away and fan free war. Gambia memu yete say kunkum ni pebi anagana for this year eka ho bebre na ho asem no akwese ball asuja sorry na asan aba na yefose na wisie enso edi akiri na eno the chronicler Jammeh must answer for murder of 14 Ghanaians says may shot was see Baba Jammeh e say Gambia for atu no na enso no Ghana for aduanan nan a yekunkum wo mo Gambia memu no eya ade asese etwene ba mrani mu ne yebeka sa asem ya nso no woremnyamfo Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa MP for North Town our minority spokesperson on foreign affairs won so aka ho asem na yemusa ne se ensemi ti say honorable me moachi
yo mania mejo so bebi abako
boko na so
nyame adom ya godon kakra
ami sa issue of sa 44 Ghanaians say kum wo mu Baba Jammeh Yahya Jammeh pen so bra na wodi mampani e wo Gambia no e ho asem no e wo na pagya wo na asato obi bisa se nipa isu o mawu ama mete se mpatesi ka bi kura nso so abebam ni ade asem no ade ne da so kura mu
yo medase dedikai mamen chia chiefo nyina na menda mo asese mo aframe say 2 days ago and we are seeing the United Nations International Human Rights Day sadano United Nations per se yena ye kai se nipa bia ye wo no ye wo sa nipa no with inherent human rights as I say yena ye the as I say ye to protect and safeguard human rights your fahudia nyamedia mai no as I said ye committed to those fundamental human rights either as citizens and as states, member states of the United Nations. And me use Sadano as ranking member on the Foreign Affairs Committee to present a statement in Parliament. Na such statement to observe International Human Rights Day. Me use the statement to draw attention to the latest developments on the matter to do with the killings, the very brutal killings of 44 Ghanaians. Ubekaya Minia, July 23, 2005, Ebeto just said, Ghana, Yedishie, na omotu kwine, omoko drew Gambia. Gambia for paramilitary for Omoye the member of former President Yahya Jammeh. Omoye members of the brutal squad via Omo junglers, the junglers. Na Omo Jane said these are mercenaries. That is what they were told. Said Ghana for where Omo territory no Omo enemies of the state. Enti yang chi omukra no even due process, what is known as extrajudicial killing. And now Omo bie etu womo so kun Ghana for no. Actually there were 67 Africans killed, but majority were Ghanaians, 44 Ghanaians killed in 2005. Now Obekaya no the then ranking member of the Foreign Affairs Committee, the former President John Dramani Mahama. Then he was just the ranking member, MP for Bole Bamboy, already on the floor of the House. And the Speaker at the time took a serious view. President Kufuor acted swiftly. Osuma, a high-powered delegation. The interesting thing, and it's a delegation now, President Kufuor Suma, so Omunko mission investigation to confirm whether the reports are true or not. It was led by then Foreign Minister who is now the president of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And you notice that the key actors in this matter are still around. They have gone on to hold key positions 14 years after this barbaric incident. Now, there are Akpako Peja Assembly yes, and discuss the NSA. New Gambian government, Wouldn't say there was an election 2016. President Yahya Jammeh Oluzi to the new Gambian President Adama. Now, new president has set up what he is calling the Gambian Truth, Reconciliation and Reparation Commission, TRRC, Gambian Truth, Reconciliation and Reparation Commission. Almost atrocities in the of course, human rights abuse is of course under President Yahya Jammeh. New government, almost investigation, almost share how to restore dignity, compensate victims, and fundamentally secure justice for all of those who have been treated unfairly. And during the hearings, revelations be a buy a shocky obia. And soldiers Lieutenant Malik Jatta and Corporal Omar A. Jallo appear before the Truth, Reconciliation and Reparations Commission. And be a confession in the full glare. Now obia a full glare. International media full glare. Be confess say now ye members of President Yahya Jammeh, the special hit squad, ye fra junglers. Now President Jammeh and Kasa and ma order say kun yadishe na 44 Ghanaians na yakun and they are confessing, making it clear, say they were told, say these are mercenaries. Meanwhile, Monkasa admitted, say, and Kofuna Mukun na omunkra etubia. They were not armed. And this latest revelation are shocky obia. And nuna ama some assembly asang back to the fore, because Bekaya, before this Truth, Reconciliation Reparation Commission, now President Yahya Jammeh Okase Onim Assembly is 44 Ghanaians killed, Onim Hushe. Na during the negotiations by ECOWAS and the United Nations, Gambia, Ghana, and the negotiators, urged to him, say, we signed an MOU, say, anytime fresh information, because at the time, report or more issue, now there was no linkage to the Gambian president. The facts were not clear as to who really carried out these killings. The impression was created that rogue elements be or more without any instruction, any clear chain of command. Omoko kun Ghana for no. And the report was inconclusive. Now, so there was a clause. Say, anytime fresh information will emerge, we will have to go back to this matter. And thankfully, the work of the Truth, Reconciliation, Reparation Commission, our Gambia, and Nona are revealing these matters, which is really chilling. And when you, our transcript, if you listen to some of the confessions, one here says, we were told they were mercenaries. Jatta said. Another one said, I heard people shouting in the forest, saying, save us, Jesus, save us, Jesus. Jallo told the TRRC that Lieutenant Colonel Solo Bojang, the leader of the operation, told them that the order was from Yahya Jammeh to execute all the Ghanaians. And it's very, very chilling accounts. What kind of transcripts from the ongoing commission's open hearings. Fortunately, no, your forming coalition be your friend of Jammeh to justice, demanding say Yahya Jammeh must face the law because of this brutal, wicked, very terrible killings or order based on these confessions that have come from his own right-hand men. I first group no Jammeh to justice. Fortunately, Yachiro Krata Akoma Commission for no our Gambia. Omo Somi Yepa, Omo Kase survivors. Unfortunately, there were 3 survivors. Omo Ghana, they say Omo Krum. They are willing to go and testify. The commission, fortunately, has agreed that these 3 Ghanaians can come and testify and also tell us their side, tell the commission their side of the story. It's very interesting days ahead. You can expect more revelations so far as these killings are concerned. Here for Bekaya, as same way see, the Gambian authorities claiming they didn't know about it, on one tier compensation for the families. Into what they said that they would not take responsibility because they didn't authorize it. And what they did was to give Ghana $500,000 at the time. Sir, that $500,000 no. Yamfa ye a year emma yadisha yekuomono na
now Obia won't take
clearly
honorable
cannot be compensation for 44 people. And demands are make it say and it said as I said this new Gambian government, they ought to release these soldiers to face justice. And Yahya Jammeh and Kasano, anywhere he is, we know at least reliable reports suggest or Equatorial Guinea. He has to be fished out and he must be brought to face justice. It has happened in the world. There are numerous presidents which Augusto Pinochet say he thought he could run away forever. But he was finally rounded up to face justice. That is the kind of action we want to see. Fortunately, as we discuss this matter, Sadana may read a statement where we're parliament. Gambia for Omo president and the state of Gambia. Only say Omo reported Myanmar, former Burma, answer Suu to the United Nations Human Rights Court. Omo demanded justice for Muslims in Rohingya, in Burma. That's the irony. The Gambians are saying, they being a largely Muslim country, what is happening to their Muslim brothers and sisters in Rohingya, in Burma, they need to answer for all of those human rights abuses. Meneo Kata to say, the UN Human Rights Court, Tenase, the celebrated Nobel laureate, Answer Suu Kyi, is facing charges at the Human Rights Court, apparently falling from grace to grass. And if Gambia, wants to set an example as a human rights believer, especially because of its dark past, the new government wants to move away from that dark past. We welcome it. Now, they cannot be silent about what happened in their own country. They must join forces with us to ensure that the former Gambian president, Yahya Jammeh, is brought to justice so that we can see that their new belief and new reputation to defend human rights as they want to be seen in the world. They really mean that agenda, and we can trust them for it. Indiana, launch this campaign, and my person the Jammeh to Justice Abaso, CDD Ghana, who have been very supportive, and so far we've received, since my kind statement with our parliament, Speaker Nkasa, the Right Honorable Speaker, deserves full commendation for admitting the statement, and he made very far-reaching orders. Okay, the Parliamentary Committee on Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs, as I said, almost study the statement and the new findings about the journal. Now, and report it to the House. And we would resume for the next meeting. They should quickly report to the House and make recommendations on what should be the next step that Ghana should take as a state. The Speaker deserves full commendation. My colleagues on the other side, people like Honorable Atachia, who also delivered a very, very rousing and impressive speech after the statement. All of them deserve commendation. This is a matter, we share the history. We came together, President Mahama, President Akufo-Addo, President Kufuor, activists like Nana Oyelita at the time, Akoto Ampao, Professor Kwame Karikari, and other civil society organizations. And today is not a matter I expect there should be any partisan division. Where Yahya, Yahaya, there has been no justice. We need to rally. I want to commend the former Shraj boss, Short, who's also joined the campaign. My good friend Gabi Oshidakun, and also one making very positive statements supporting the effort. As I say, you rally, you kaboom. Now you're making sure we mount pressure, just as Gambia is doing to answer Suchi. They say, Kasano. We must also mount pressure on them to produce Yahya Jammeh to ensure that the surviving witnesses, go and testify at the Truth, Reconciliation, Reparation Commission. We must ensure that justice is served. All those soldiers who are confessing, they shouldn't just confess and walk free. Kasa to say, after these confessions, these soldiers are walking free, walking free on the streets of the Gambia, smiling all the way, having no suffering, no consequences, no remorse. Meanwhile, breadwinners, papanum, they've taken them away. Their children, Omubusiafo, have lost these breadwinners, and their lives have been altered forever, permanently. They deserve justice. And that really is a campaigner started. And with this fresh information, because Gambia for Ankasa, Musani and Ghana, Ankasa, Eka said, anytime there will be fresh information, this matter will have to be looked into. It will have to be reopened and investigated, and justice must be secured, must be fought. Fresh information about open glare. Those of us who are following the ongoing commission reports, we saw what happened. We have the transcript. We know what is going on there. Nobody can hide, and nobody can conceal the fact that there is now fresh information, which we must pursue.
Okay, FM 101.7.